Hi, my name's Aimee and I'm with Mobile Music Teacher. I teach voice for them and beginning piano. I currently study at Miracosta and I've been studying since I was 12 years old. I love voice and I've been in choir pretty much all my life. I'm going to do a vocal exercise for you guys today. It's called a siren, and you can do it with a lip trill or you can just do it on the vowel ah. And this is how it starts. What that does is it smooths out all of the cracks and imbalances when you're transferring to different registers in your voice. So I have my students do that, and it's also good when you do it on a lip trill, which is a little bit weird, but it's the same thing, but you do it like this. It's a good way to warm your voice up really fast and see how you're feeling that day. Your voice feels different every day, and the hardest part about voice is that you have to create the instrument every day. You can't pick it up and start playing it and it's the same every time. Your voice is different every day because it's part of your body, and your body feels different every day depending on how you take care of it. So this exercise is to help you get a more primal sound when you're singing and get a little bit more lower into your diaphragm, and also to help you realize that singing is no different than the way your voice is being used when you speak. So it's a little bit yelling and a little bit singing at the same time. The exercise is hey day, hey do, hey da, and it's thirds, intervals of thirds, and then you go up the scale all the way up to your fifth interval and back down. Hey day, hey do, hey da. 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 And once you get up to your head voice is usually when I stop, because this exercise is particularly meant to use your chest voice and your diaphragm and help you smooth out the edges. This is more of a classical exercise. It's meant for singers who are going to be singing opera or want to be trained for choirs. It can be applied to rock musicians. Anything helps, but this is definitely more classical and operatic. It's a diaphragm exercise, and it's also an arpeggio, and it's meant for usually mezzo-soprano, soprano, so it's more of a female exercise. It's going to be on the vowel ah, and what you do is you punch with your diaphragm right here. You punch for every note, you punch it out basically, and the note comes from the punch of air that you're pushing through your vocal cords. And it starts like this. So you can see I put my hand on my diaphragm just so you guys could get a better visual of what my stomach's doing and how everything's hooked up. Basically, my throat is not doing anything except for opening up the vocal cords and letting the air pass through it. Getting your mouth in the right position and your tongue, jaw, all of that is something that needs to be properly aligned in order to get up high like that and get into your head voice. A lot of people ask how to put some raspiness and some grit on your voice. The way that I go about doing it is it's really a diaphragm move, and a lot of times what people don't do is they don't realize how you're supposed to use the floor as your power. A lot of people put a lot of tension on their throat and think that the voice comes from their throat when it doesn't. It comes from here and it comes from your legs, and that's where you get the power to sing out and sing loud and powerfully. So I can show an example of what it would sound like without using that power versus doing it with it. So without it. Hey, hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. And then if I use my legs and my diaphragm a little bit more, usually you have to bend your knees a little bit, get into it. Hey, hey, mama said the way you move, gonna make you sweat, gonna make you groove. So, it makes a big difference when you just engage a little bit more, mean it a little bit more, and bend your knees and tighten the diaphragm. It really makes all the difference.